sum up, these are best practices for equalizing. Equalize early and often. Descend feet first if you can. This allows air to travel up into your eustachian tubes and middle ears, a more natural direction for the flow. Use a descent line or the anchor line of your dive boat to control the speed of your descent. Insufflate your ears gently every few feet for the first 10 to 15 feet, or 3 to 4.5 meters. If you feel any pain, you have descended too fast without adequately equalizing. Ascend a few feet until the pain stops. If you don't feel your ears opening, stop and try again. You may even need to ascend a few feet or a meter to diminish the pressure around you, but do not bounce up and down. If just one ear is blocked, it may be helpful to tilt your blocked ear toward the surface. If you are unable to equalize, abort your dive. The consequences of descending without equalizing could ruin an entire dive trip or even result in permanent damage and hearing loss. Here are a few additional tips. Decongestants and nasal sprays may be used before a dive to reduce swelling in your nasal and ear passages. If your doctor supports your use of decongestants, take them 1 to 2 hours before your descent. Their effect should last from 8 to 12 hours, so you don't need to take a second dose before a repetitive dive. Nasal sprays should be used approximately 30 minutes before your descent, and their effects also usually last 12 hours. But be careful when using over-the-counter nasal sprays. Repeated use can cause a rebound reaction resulting in increased congestion and possible reverse block on ascent. Decongestants may also have side effects. Don't use them before a dive if you don't have previous experience with them. And if at any time during a dive you feel pain, experience vertigo, or note sudden hearing loss, you should abort the dive. If the symptoms persist, do not dive again until you have a chance to consult a physician experienced in dive medicine. Assessing your equalization fitness before every dive is one of the most important things you can do to prevent a dive-related injury. If you remember the anatomy of the ear and the physics of the underwater environment, you'll be able to visualize what's taking place inside your ears. You should learn how to perform several different equalization techniques and practice them regularly. If you're attentive to these basic precautions, you can expect to enjoy many safe, successful dives.